Hello, social media. Welcome to Lakitatsharpe's Galaxy. Hello, you guys. Welcome to Lakitatsharpe's famous, exclusive, inspirational channel. I am so happy that you have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. Hello, you guys. So happy that you are here. I welcome you. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for watching me. I just so appreciate you. You guys are family, and I thank you. You keep me going, keep me on my toes. I tell you that. Just knowing that you guys are on the other side, just knowing that you guys are there, you guys keep me on my toes. So anyway, I love you. So check out my books over at Amazon.com. Head over to my website for additional inspiration. And if you want to support me and donate to the ministry, feel free to donate to the ministry and support the channel. So I am so happy that you are here on today. Okay, so we're going to talk about, I want to talk about the men out there. Talk to the men. This message is for men, but I'm also talking to women, secondly as well, but who cares for their families. But I'm talking to the men. God, being a man, in my experience of being around men, a lot of men, and hanging out with God and the wisdom that he has bestowed upon me, is that men, you guys have to go through a lot of things, to bear your family and to be the head and to be the covering for your family. Know that you have been given an important position to be the caregiver over your family, because your family look up to you. You are like the hero in your family. That woman looks up to you, and being a caregiver over your family, I know that it may be hard sometimes. I know that it may be tough sometimes, and that you bear the weight of your family, and you feel like you may not have anybody to go to, anybody to bear your frustrations on. I want to let you know that God says that he is there for you. When you are frustrated, go to God and talk to him about it. Go into your secret place, wherever you may be, in your car, in the attic, in the basement, in the corner, in the closet, wherever you can get away, and talk to him. Let him know how you feel. Let him know how you feel about your family. Let him know everything that is going on with you and everything that you are experiencing. Let him know. Okay? Because, as a woman, we look at, it doesn't matter how powerful the woman is. Your husband, you look up to your husband to take care of you, and to be that rock, for her, and, you are like that rock, for the family. God has given you he has put you in charge, okay? He has put you in charge as the responsibility, as the man of the house, to watch over the family that he has gave you the responsibility for, okay? And you have to put God first in order to be a great provider and to cover the needs for your family. You need to allow God to direct you, okay? And I can just hear my husband say, what if she doesn't listen? Because it was a time in my life where I didn't listen to my husband. You know, when I first got married, I didn't listen to him all the way. Some things I didn't listen to. You know, I was a new wife and, you know, and I had a lot to learn. You know, so if you're following, you know, you are in charge right now, you're the husband, and your wife is not following you, she's not doing what you're telling her to do, you know, and she might have a mind of her own, you know, where she's a very strong woman. You know, I'm a very strong woman, you know, so if she may not agree with your leadership, okay? She might not agree with your leadership, or she's just very strong-minded, you know? So I'm here to say to you, for you guys to get on one page, what I needed was patience. Patience to grow in the Lord. Patience to grow. So, you know, what you need to do is go to God and pray about, you know, talking to her. You can talk to her, and if she's not listening, if she's not getting it, what you're trying to lead her to do, then you need to go to God and talk to him about it so that he can work on her, you know, and give her the wisdom and open up her eyes to be able to walk in agreement with you, you know, whatever that is of how God want you guys to walk together on certain things, you know, which is very important as a family, because, you know, for the family, God created the family for us to be on one accord, for us to love each other through difficulties, no matter how tough it gets. You know, we hang in there with our families. You know, we grow with our families. We make sacrifices for our families, you know, and certain things, you know. And I can say to you as a wife, I can say that what I had needed and what I needed was patience, for my husband to be patient with me, you know, because I still had a lot of growing to do, you know, I had a lot of growing to do. So what I would have suggested would be for him to have patience with me and to grow with me, to walk with me as I'm learning myself, as I am learning my business, as I am learning who I am, you know, which is very important. So I want you to know that you guys can touch bases with God, you know, when caring for your family. I know it may be difficult sometimes because you are carrying the weight of looking out for you are the leader. You know, God has put some, you know, he has held you accountable to be the leader over your flock. You know, when I take care of myself right now, and God takes care of me. He is my husband, and he is the head over me, you know. And so the thing is that me looking out for my family that God has put me in charge of, you know, my animals and my family, you know, or whatever God has given me to be responsible of, you know, I know that some days it can be hard. It can be tough, you know, sometimes you're frustrated. Sometimes you might not feel like being bothered with. Sometimes you have days where you just, you know, have to bear it all to God, and God is there. You know, he's waiting for you to bear it all on him, no matter what you are going through, whether you are dealing with the financial issues, you know, you are dealing with the sexual issues. You might be having sexual problems, you know, problems sexually with your wife or your husband, you know, and those problems, you know, he works with you, and you know, whatever issue it is, you can go to him. You can go to him about everything. nothing is off limits to God. You can talk to him. He's like, he ride or die with you, and nothing is off limits to him. You can talk to him, and he's there for you, and he is waiting for you to talk to him about the issue, and sometimes, I used to think, wow, men was strong, men, they were strong, and you were strong, and that you didn't feel anything, and that, you're the husband, you take it all, you take all the punches, but you are human, you a man, you are human, you are a person. You have feelings. You have emotions. Yes, you hurt. Yes, you have feelings. Yes, you have needs. Am I right? So, I understand. I understand because I have so many men that I have been surrounded by. So I understand. And then God gives me wisdom as well. As I follow him, he gives me supernatural wisdom on, leading you guys into the right place. You got me? Also, I want to talk to you about is that God is open. God is open, like I said, and that I know you might feel like you want to walk away. I know you might feel like you want to walk away. But God will give you favor. He will give you favor. God knows how hard it is for you. God knows how tough it is for you. That's why he will give you favor. You get what I'm saying? He will give you favor to rule your family. If you don't have the wisdom to rule your family, and now I'm talking to the women. If you are ruling your family, you might not have a husband, or you have your kids there, and you are the leader of your flock. If you don't have the wisdom, ask God for the wisdom, and he gives it very generously for you. Okay? And also, who else? What else I want to say to you? I just want you to think before you walk away. Think before you walk away, because it really hurts a family when a man walks away from the family, and when a father walks away from a family, when the husband walks away from the wife, and when the wife walks away from the husband. I'm sure it has the same effect. But it really hurts a family. So I just want you to think before you do that, and ask God to help you, give you the grace, give you the patience to work with your family. God loves the family, and he wants the best for your family. And don't mistreat your family, because God is watching you. He will bless you when you do and treat your wife and your husband well. Don't ignore him. Playing all these games, playing all these mind games, Leave the games. Operate out of love. All right, well, that is my time. I have said my word. We are the chosen ones. We do right. We live right. We make a lot of mistakes. But we are the chosen. We are the chosen ones. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.